Hey everybody, welcome back to Dude Ranch DIY. My name is Jake and we are going to be doing some chores around the house today with the tractor now that I have it back. But first things first, the last video that I posted got so many views so quickly, and I gained a ton of new subscribers. So I wanted to say thank you to all of you that watched that video and that have already subscribed. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel and thank you for subscribing, and keep watching those videos and share it with your friends. For those of you that have been following along, you know that I dropped off the tractor last week because I was having a leaking power steering like box, they called it. Turned out that the box was fine. It was just the hydraulic hose that was leaking, leading to the box. And I got the tractor back. It's sitting right here. It looks a little bare with nothing on the front and nothing on the back, but we are going to change that in just a few minutes here. We're going to go load up the big tool rack and put that on as some ballast in the back, as well as the ultimate tool carrier. Then we're going to throw on the pallet forks and pick up the new and improved pallet dolly that I showed you guys in a video maybe about a month ago, that I use on the patio to wheel the IBC Tote over closer to the house that I unload firewood from and bring into the house to burn in the wood stove. So let's get the tractor all geared up and then we'll get right to it. All right, guys, we got the tractor backed up with the big tool rack quick hitch here, ready to go. And boom, there's the big tool rack sitting right where I left her the day before the tractor went off for service. Since the tractor was gone and I didn't have much going on, I actually got a lot of stuff done here in my garage / workshop. This is the modification I did to my IBC Tote pallet. I got these nice big caster wheels. They are 8-inch solid rubber like foam wheels here. I got a set of solid ones, and then I got 2 casters on this side. So this should make it much easier for me to push the full IBC Totes around on the patio. And while the tractor was gone, I got a lot of stuff done. It might not look like it, but I got rid of all the shelves that used to be along this wall here, and actually utilized some of the shelving space, the abundant shelving storage that I actually had already in this basement. So now I have what I like to call like my little drive-in bay if I need to work on the ATV or the mower or something. I have actually even had the tractor in here, believe it or not. If I drive the tractor in properly, it doesn't bust through the subflooring here. But I have my big workbench over here. Every good garage needs a fridge. I got some more storage over here. I took a lesson from Adam from Hometown Acres neighbor, and I got myself an extra long shop vac hose that can reach most spots in the basement here. Of course, had to set up my TV. I picked up this drill press from a buddy, and I got my chop saw, sanders, chainsaws. You know, it's still a work in progress, but it's much more organized than it was before. And I have a lot more working room in here. So now we're gonna hook up the big tool rack and we'll get going. Hey Lou, how's it going, buddy? How you doing, big guy? Huh? What's going on? Don't jump from there, it's a little high. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna be wheeling this out to where I can access it with the 3-point hitch of the tractor here. The big caster wheels make it super easy to do so. Even though I have, you know, a bunch of stuff in it, plus 250 pounds of suitcase weights, which I am going to be putting on the front now that we're about to hook it up. It's just easier when the tractor's not in the way. I do, and well actually Tim recommends to take them off whenever you're having the big tool rack off the tractor, because without much weight in the front, unless you're fully loaded in the back, the thing could tip over. So you're going to be grabbing the suitcase weights here, sliding these on. It's really just as easy as that. I could probably even grab them through right here. Yep, that's definitely easier. So this big tool rack has really changed things for me. I definitely need to post a standalone video where I talk about this thing, because it is really just the ultimate tractor ballast, which is what Tim, the designer, set out to make. It's the ultimate carry-all, it's the ultimate tractor ballast, and it is definitely the most useful carry-all and tractor ballast that I've ever seen. So now that these are on here, we can back up the tractor and finally get to work. Well, I think these new wheels roll almost a little too well, because this thing would not stay still once I put it down. It was really hard to actually get off the pallets because it rolled so easily. But as you can see here, I got an empty tote. This is the 2.5 tote that we've gone through so far, and it is December 14th, I believe, or 13th. So doing pretty good. We started out with a half tote, and then I've burned 2 full totes after that. That's why I'm at 2.5. But we're going to swap this out for a full one and put it on the new pallet dolly after I, of course, pick it up and put it back on the patio. And then we're going to wheel it over there where it normally sits. So that's why, for those of you that might be new to the channel, this right here is the easiest access for me to come up with the tractor, because there is like an old kind of road that actually goes around the front of the house here. So I can come in with a full tote, and this will be right about here. And, oh, there it goes again, just rolling. I'm gonna need wheel chocks for this guy. Yeah, so I put down the tote right on top of it, and then it makes it easy for me to wheel it over here so that it's all the closer to the house, so that come time when it's winter, I won't have to shovel, you know, this entire patio or anything to get out of here, but it's nice and easy and close. And I cover it with those tin roofing panels. So let's go grab a full tote, see what we got. I think the next one is mostly oak, and then after that, there's a lot of ash, so we'll see. Okay guys, so here we have our next tote. I'm gonna be bringing up to the patio, and as you can see, it is up off the ground. The tractor has no problem picking it up, but the biggest issue with these totes is the ballast weight, because they are so heavy. The hydraulics can pick it up all day, but then your front axle starts acting like a pivot point and back end goes up. But with the big tool rack loaded up with saws and stuff and the counterweights, we're good to go. No problem picking it up. So I'm gonna throw the camera on a tripod here, and just for the hell of it, I am going to see what the moisture meter or moisture content of this wood is. This tote and this tote here are two of my last couple totes. I think I might have 2 or 3 more up behind the house from Sam's property that I brought over here with me. You can obviously see the color difference between this one and all the rest of these fresh ones. So let's see what it is. All right, so I got my good old trusty General moisture meter here. Pick these up on Amazon. I have a link in the description. Let me know, guys, the two of the like the tips, the probes here are kind of bent over. They're like mushroomed over from me pushing it into wood so often. I don't know if that affects the reading that these things provide, but if you do know, put it down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. But anyway, we'll start out here. This looks like a good piece. Now you can see the coloration difference here from the side that was down versus the side that was sun bleached. But we'll shove it in the end. We got a 21% moisture reading on this one. Let's try another one here. This one is 9.7, so you could just see the difference in the size of the pieces. Definitely makes a difference. Here's a big honking piece. Let's see what this is. Right in the center. We're at about 21 again. Yeah, so this is mostly, I guess, oak and cherry. Here's another oak. It seems like it's oak at the top and cherry towards the bottom. This one's 16%. So all these in my book are good to go. I mean, I'll burn anything that's under 25%. If I'm selling it to a customer, ideally I would like it to be under that 20% threshold, because then I know that it's going to catch and burn, relatively easily, because not everybody is a skilled fire builder. So sometimes, they have to use the kindling a little bit more. But yeah, so let's bring this up to the house. Are we boxing? We're boxing? Well, Louis is in a playful mood. All right, so we got this pallet situated about where I want it here. Hopefully it won't roll away. I'm gonna drive the tractor up. Now I get off the tractor and I kind of center the pallet on the tote, just because it's easier to do it that way. See how we're doing here. From a little bit like that. All right, I think we're pretty square there. Move the camera back so you guys can see. So yeah, I'm just kind of hovering it over. You see this pallet's a little damaged on this, or this tote's a little damaged on this side. So it makes it a little bit more difficult, but we'll drop her down. Oh wow, this is so much easier to push. So much easier. Like, that was just a night and day difference. Absolutely so much better. Okay, there we go. So the only downfall, and I don't even really think it's much of a downfall, about these wheels is that they're so much taller than those last little casters that I had, that the wood now sits up higher. But I think that just means once I get down to the bottom, it's less I have to bend over. So these wheels are great. I think they look kind of cool too with the red wheels on them. They're big, solid, hard rubber. I believe they were rated for like 918 pounds per wheel. So we're definitely not over that rating, you know, considering that it's split out over all four corners of the pallet. So I think this should serve us pretty well. And, you know, in about another 2 or 3 weeks or so, we'll probably have to swap this out for another one. All right, guys, as you can probably tell, it's getting dark here. I know it's getting dark because the camera flash just came on automatically. I know this video wasn't quite as interesting as I would have hoped. But you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Didn't have the tractor for just shy of a week now, so there were a lot of things, you know, I just wanted to get done, need to get done. This being one of them, considering it's getting pretty cold here during the nighttime in southwestern Connecticut. Tomorrow, Chris and I are going out on the job. I'm gonna have the tractor, the Grapple, and the WoodMaxx chipper, so I will try to make a video of that. Should be a pretty interesting one. We're dropping a bunch of big dead ash trees in a horse paddock, I believe. To all my new subscribers that recently came over, thank you for hitting that subscribe button and welcome again to the channel. Really glad to have you here. If you're new to the channel, drop a comment down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. But that's pretty much it for this one. So if you like the videos, give me a big thumbs up. Haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to share with your friends. But for now, I'm Jake. This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.